It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. For the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Stepping in, number 19.
And
we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, number 19.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Strike taken to throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. In his career, Goldschmidt begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at 3rd and 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the 1st.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
1-0.
The set and the 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards leave 1. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miles Mikolas is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
So stepping in, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Hit hard back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, number 18. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Again, another foul ball. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna. And he makes the catch in the corner. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers.
The right fielder.
Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. Oh, what a play. In time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We are still scoreless. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Jose Martinez.
And now a pitch on the way. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Martinez just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Line to the right side. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeJong. First pitch of the at-bat. This is popped up. Moustakas is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. O'Neill, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2 out with the man at first. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So here now is the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and, of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Digging in now for the Brewers, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively.
The left fielder,
and let's shine the light on
Ryan.
Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seven.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, number 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 19, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Number 19.
First offering on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short. Perez scoops it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Tyler Austin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Tyler Austin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slap hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure it won't.
Standing in now, Gio Gonzalez. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in now, Hernan Perez. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, number 18, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In is Christian Yelich. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 0-1 offering. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Marcell Ozuna. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike one. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground toward short. Perez fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Runners are at first and third with none out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. DeJong, a 25-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Now batting.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far. So any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Striding in once again, Tyler O'Neill. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Now both runners are breaking. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 19. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And good for him. Number 19 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Kolten Wong will stand in.
Kolten Wong.
0-1 the count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Gonzalez looks in. Here's the 0-1. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Brent Suter will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Brent Suter.
Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt in his career against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter.
Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. One out, nobody on. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Paul DeJong. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 7. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler O'Neill. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Digging in once again, Yadier Molina. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope,
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 home is a ball high and inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two down, runners at first and second.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Three-two pitch, and that misses for ball four.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So our situation has the bases loaded, two men out, and into bat next, the pitcher Miles Mikolas. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh. 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Number 19 would be next. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now batting, number 2. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. 3 and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Yeah. That one's in there. 3 and 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3 and 2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Hot shot on the ground is short. DeYoung gathers it in, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of right-handed hitting Tyler Austin. First offering on its way. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Grounded to the right. Throwing time at first for out number 2. Manny Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Hard hit towards center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Please.
Thank you, Heidi. Jake Faria gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 19. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Colton Wong now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here it comes. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And the ball is dropped.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it, and there are two down now. So two gone now in the St. Louis half of the sixth. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas has it. Throw on to Austin, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-0. Next for Milwaukee, Hernan Perez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-1. Line drive to left. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Standing in now, number 18, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not close. It's 2-0. On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Perez, the runner at third. Yelich over at second. Moustakas at first. 1 gone. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Ryan Braun, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
Now
that's
batting,
4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeJong.
Now to the plate, Paul DeJong. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Right. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping up now, Tyler O'Neill. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Into the box now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Called strike 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
The 0-2 to Molina. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. O'Neill leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pops this one up. Moustakas on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. St. Louis is out in front, 8-0. Now at the plate, number 2. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Wind up and the 0-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Ozuna is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Austin. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Lorenzo Cain will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Cain, a native of Georgia. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Cain, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Runners on first with one down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Brewers strand 1, still 8-0. Adrian Hauser enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
37, Adrian Hauser.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, number 19. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Colton Wong struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Perez takes it in, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Cardinals as the lead holds at 8-0. So digging in now, number 18. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. No balls and one strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Molina waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ripped down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. One out, nobody on. One and two for Christian Yelich. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Martinez going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with two runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Braun looking up, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now
into the box now, Paul DeJong.
Paul DeJong.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at third. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ball one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Digging in to try it again. Yadier Molina, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopper, foul. The 0-1 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And that misses. 2-1. O'Neill is off at first with 2 away. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
2-2 the count.
The 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Brewers nothing. Digging in, Ryan Braun. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, number 2. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone. Here's Tyler Austin now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. O'Neill ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the camp. On the board, though still well behind. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area.
Number 7.
Ball 4.
9-1 is the way.